Yusuf from Noble Blog. I will be exploring the MITRE ATTACK framework during this very quick video. What we are going to explore during this video, we'll be talking about why attack framework, and for a purpose we'll be starting with why attack, and then we will be talking about what's actually attack framework, and then we will explore how to start with attack, and we will see a demo on the Navigator app, and finally we will be exploring the main content of the course that actually related to MITRE ATTACK framework. So let's start by exploring actually why to use or adapt attack framework. Let's have, for example, these two organizations, organization A and organization B. We will be checking how these two organizations actually will behave against some advisory attack. So let's say that we have here an attacker that actually is trying to apply some malicious activities on our network, and he started actually doing this. On the other hand, we have our security team, which seems that they are applying the coronavirus safety measures, and this is good. They will be trying to detect what actually is happening and try to apply some actions to fix what actually is going wrong with our network. But as you can see that as we progress and we're trying to track what actually the attacker is doing and we are trying to fix this, it seems that the attacker in most of cases might be one step ahead of our security team. And actually this is a very common case for event detection and prevention. On the other hand, for organization 2, with the help of MITRE ATT&CK, this scenario will be a little bit different. In place, and this is our security team. The attacker will start to apply its malicious activities on our network, and our security team will start to detect and work with this instance. But what actually will be happening in a different way in this case, that our team with the help of MITRE ATT&CK will have a better understanding for this activity. Not only this, but actually our team will be able to predict and start working ahead before the attacker, that actually will end up with having our security team one step ahead of the attacker, not the other way around. So, what are the other benefits that we can gain of having this attack framework? We can map defensive controls, we can work with threat hunting, red team and penetration testing activities actually can be applied through the attack framework, and we can apply better detection and investigation for actually what's happening on our network. These are some of the benefits of using attack framework. Let's go for actually what's attack. Let's check this very simple definition that's telling us that attack is globally accessible knowledge base of adversary tactics and techniques based on real-world observation of cyber attacks. So this framework was built based on the collecting of lots and lots of real-world cyber attacks and structuring them in a way that helps us in order to understand the attacks and to be able to detect and actually predict what's going to happen after detecting the initial parts of the attack. Because as we are going to see that this framework actually covers the full cycle of the attack, starting from the very beginning stage, which is initial system access, to the last stage, which is data theft or machine control. So this is how the attack framework looks like. I know this is lots of details, but don't worry. This structure that you are seeing and these tools, which is filters and search, will help us to dive deeper in these techniques and actually extract information in a very easy way. And as you can see, this is a screenshot of the attack navigator that actually you will be going to see in a couple of moments. So how to start? Let's say that we need to apply or adapt this framework. How to start? The starting point mainly is to understand actually how this framework is structured. Then each organization will be interested in identifying what are the interesting attacking behavior. And actually, this might depend on the industry and the size of each organization. And then we can use our attack framework to map these behaviors into potential tactics and techniques. So we will be identifying exactly what are the attacks, what are the tactics and techniques that the attackers might be interested to use against our organization, and then we can prepare our team for detection and prevention based on this information. And finally, make better decisions during the preparation and the prevention phase. So, how to start? One of the very good starting point, which is the navigator that we are going to see just right now. So let's check this demo of the navigator. I will be starting the navigator app as local app on my device, and navigator app actually is a web application um, interface that I can manage and I can handle the full attack framework through. As you can see, as you will be seeing right now, this attack framework actually can be um adopted as local installation, or it can be used as cloud installation as well. So let's have a look how this attack navigator actually looks like. This is the attack navigator, and these are the different tactics and techniques that actually are included in the attack framework. And here we have multiple layers. These layers actually enables us to create multiple perspectives of this structure. How can we do this? Let's say that we can name this as main layer, and then we can create another layer where we can actually start giving these techniques some scores and some colors based on, let's say, severity. So we'll be checking this. This is severe to us, this is very severe, and we can get a lot of ways to select, like using filters by platform, like search, like threat group or software, lots and lots of options that we can filter and search through this interface. And then we can check this, like this is severity, and we can create another perspective that actually will be telling us another story, which is about the readiness of our team. So we'll be coloring and giving some scores to these tactics and these techniques based on how our teams are ready. So this is a very useful tool and very helpful tool that actually visualize the current situation for us and give us just to the point answer where should we start or what are the main points that we should focus on. So let's get back to our presentation and check what's next. We need to see what actually this course will be about. During this course, we'll be covering a couple of issues. We'll be covering the enterprise attack framework, the pre-attack and mobile attack, and we'll be checking the differences between these. And we'll be checking the 12 tactics that are the main point of the attack framework. We will see the techniques and procedures and how they are structured within this framework. And finally, we'll be going to a practical part, which is installation and configuration of the Attack Navigator app, monitoring a compromised system using WMI, and another system compromised using Eternal Blue. And we will see how can these two compromised system will be handled with the help of MITRE ATT&CK framework. So this brings us to the end of this short video. Hope you enjoyed it, and thank you so much for your attention. Thank you.